Oh hi, I'm Freezing Inferno, and welcome to Let's Play Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. So what is the impetus behind this particular electronic video game? Why don't we find out? As we go into the legendary temple of Waxectun. I do not speak Mayan. Do you? You've got a guy in a cool jacket. You've got his father in a cool hat. And then we have Mayan Dr. Claw abducting the man in the cool hat. That's your plot. There it is, right there. Laid out for you. A more accurate title for this game would probably be Pitfall: The Next Generation. But it's fine right here. Activision made a game in 1982. It was called Pitfall. You played as a guy named Pitfall Harry trying to get treasure. Well, Pitfall Harry was the guy who just got kidnapped. We play as his son, Pitfall Harry Jr., and we're trying to save the day. So, why don't we just get into the game, let the baby load up because it's the Sega CD, and talk about the game a little. Tapping the start button to change weapons is a good idea. What weapons we got? We got a rock with a sling, we got a boomerang, we got a magic rock. That's not a tap, that's a full-on press to pause the game. We also have a melee attack with the sling, which I'll be using quite a lot. See that? That's quicksand. That kills you instantly. It's the second obstacle in the game. Yeah. Fucking the Mayan jungle. South America does not fuck around. So don't fuck with it. This is a pretty good game. Its health system is rather unique. Look up there in the corner. You'll see a crocodile. And you see your little life bar there. Little life man. Well, as you take damage, that crocodile slowly advances on the little life man. And when he eats the life man, you lose a life. That's your health bar. But you can collect still beating, probably sacrificial hearts to restore that. It's an old game. Just run with it. I hate these fucking monkeys! I really don't like them. They're not the worst enemy in this game. There are worse enemies, but... well, we'll get to what this game can throw at us later on. But this is some good platforming. Jungle action platforming. I like this game a lot. I had it as a child. Well, sort of. Let me explain here. There's a lot of versions of this game. It came out for the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, Sega CD. I think it came out for the Jaguar, Atari Jaguar. Or maybe that was the 3DO, something like that. One of those systems that never took off because it had really shitty games for it. And they got a Game Boy Advance port later on, in like 2001 or something. Somewhere over there. So why the Sega CD version of those things? Well, there was one more version I did not mention just now. For Windows 95 CD-ROM. That's the version I had as a child. The reason I'm playing this on the Sega CD is because, as far as I know, it's an easily emulatable version of that version that had the music. The CD quality music is why I'm playing this game here. Because goddamn if this isn't great music, and goddamn if I don't fuck this jump up over and over and over again. It's because of that stupid plant. Just hit it a bit with your sling and it'll stop spewing out needles. I really want that magic stone. This is pretty basic for a first level. We've got vine climbing, collapsible platforms, vine swinging. Typical stuff that you'd expect from a jungle game, huh? And ziplining. Okay there, Pitfall Harry. Are you sure you're not Pitfall George of the Jungle there? Whoa, that was close. Don't want to get hit by those spikes now, do we? Of course, now it's time for a fall. Whoa! Believe it or not, we're already pretty much done the first level. But just one thing remains. And that crocodile is sure looking to get close to me. Luckily there's some health here, and I'm gonna switch to the magic stones and drop down and get ready. I'm getting ready. I'm tense here. I'm just holding. Oh no! Oh god! It's boss time. I jumped the gun on that thing, but these magic stones explode and do quite a bit of damage. So I'm just gonna use them. And I am sucking dick at fighting this fucking leopard. I guess it's a leopard. It looks like a leopard to me. Please tell me what animal this is. I'm not a goddamn biologist. I'm a guy who plays video games for the internet. And I'm very nearly dead. But I managed to beat this fucking leopard thing. And now we're going on to the second level. Zibalba Falls, huh? This has some good music right here. Just take a listen when it comes up here. Any minute now. Yeah. One of the perks of that CD, the Windows 95 CD, is you could put it in a CD player and listen to the music. Which I did quite often. But now we're trying to stave off death because your health does not regenerate in between levels. Ain't that a bitch? That kind of makes this game hard. You can't just tank a boss like I just did and expect to make it through the next level without some careful stuff. But I got a free life there, so even if I do die, I've broken even pretty much. And these flies are pretty annoying too. Sometimes if you trigger them, I can never seem to hit them without getting hit myself. And well, we're once again near death, but luckily, there's a checkpoint right here. Just gotta deal with monkeys as we climb up. I hate monkeys. See if I can't get this one. Son of a bitch! But we start off right where we were, so no harm, no foul. And we've got full health too, so we're just down one life. We can take that loss. I can accept that. I'll just have to play a little better in the other levels. That's all I'll have to do. Goddamn monkeys. But now this is neat. I like this. God, Pitfall Harry Jr. has the moves, man. She's climbing up a waterfall with cool music and I killed that fucking monkey! What, there were two of them? Either way, we're at full health, and we can do more ziplining. Now, this game is chock full of little secrets and treasures and drugs. I'm not going to be getting all of them because, well, quite frankly, I don't know how to get all of them. I'm just going to share this game with you and say, hey, this is a good game, and this is how I would normally play it if I were playing it, so play the thing. It's good. Kind of tricky, but I like it a lot. I guess you could play the Super Nintendo and Genesis versions, but you'd be missing out on this fucking great music. Like, this is a really, really good soundtrack. You know, Activision kind of did the same thing with Earthworm Jim. They put that out on Windows 95 and had the good soundtrack that the Sega CD version also had, which is neat. But anyway, we get a continue point for some reason because we're fucking done the level. Yeah. Now, this next level has my favorite music in the entire game. Oh god, it's so good you don't even know the Tazamul Mines. Again, I don't speak Mayan, so I'm probably... But we're not going to hear that today because we're done playing Pitfall for now. You'll have to hear that track next time. So until then, later, Gators.